I'm going to make two assumptions, and we'll cover these as we progress. Number one is the first assumption is that we have full guard. I'm not going to lie, I kind of have a guard pull system I work, which I've kind of been implementing over the last couple of years, that allows me to get my guard quite easily, but it's a guard that's hard for them to kind of stop me getting up. I'll actually put some videos up in our members group and show guys how I'm playing it. So one of the things I hate is kind of going, oh, you know, we're in guard and like, you know, but how do we get there and all that? So I understand that that's not the best start for the class. Number two, I assume that I have my full guard, not a half guard, and I assume that my guard's closed. So they're the two major assumptions. I will deal with this a bit later on about how we kind of secure the positions. Okay, we're going to do a breakdown. This is my favorite breakdown from the full guard, and it's going to get us to a control position to start up the first series of chokes. Okay, Emma's in my guard. I play a heavy left hand grip, and the reason why I grab the left hand, so what I mean by that is I'm always going to go heavy left hand grip. Most times my partners are always going to pass my guard to their left, to my right, which actually exposes the neck. So if I have this grip here and then just pass my guard, it's hard for me to choke because she's going away from the choke. Number two is this. The correct way to defend the choke is she's got to use the hand to defend the choke, which means that she's no longer passing the guard, she's defending the choke. If she uses the other hand to defend the choke, I simply just come over the top and choke. Because you want to pull the hand away from the neck, you don't want to pull that. So even this position here, you're just creating a valley for me to come into. So number one is I'm going to get hold of the collar, my right hand. The frame system means that if I pull Emma straight towards me, her frame system's stronger than me. So I'm going to raise my hips, slide my hips out to the side. Secondly, I'll put my elbow forward for my hand to go in. This allows a lot tighter grip. What I find is I pull forward, I can only kind of get to the front of the throat. This is a really hard way to finish the choke. So first of all, I have a hangman, so this allows me to get grip. Also, it's not non-threatening, it's not like it's a choke. I raise my hips, move my hips this way, pull my elbow forward, my hand goes in. I can do what we call going fishing. So fishing means that I can kind of tension it to get it nice and tight. My hand must be behind the ear this way so that my wrist is on the quad. If my fingers are facing forward, that there's a space and the choke won't work. So I want to make sure that my hand's this side. Okay, really easy. Number one, I'm going to give Emma a bit of a tug. Okay, so hips go high, hips go low, pull, come over the top and get a hold here. I do like to take my thumb out so it's a grip of my fingers only from this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tension my elbow down on Emma's head so that she feels that that's the area that she needs to attack. So as she attacks, I switch it, and here's my collar choke. My favourite choke system from breaking him down from the full guard. The beautiful thing about it, I never open up my guard. I'm never threatened, there's no guard pass, it's easy. So, one, shuffle your hips out. So raise your hips, shuffle your hips. Elbow comes forward, get your grip, go fishing, so make sure you get it in nice and deep. Number two, hip raise, wrench forward, come over the top. What I see is they try and sue for me, you're not in a position to do it yet. So I like to tension this down, so that Emma's kind of going to go, I need to get my head free, so she'll start to push the hand over and come over the top. If you find that they're not dealing with this, keep your legs long, raise your elbow and swing your whole body offside. Now, you don't have to actually do much more than just squeeze and the chokes on pretty much from here. I do like to secure by bringing my elbows in and coming offside. So I'm making sure my partner is, sorry baby. So I make sure my partner's offside. I don't want to choke here because she can actually push either hand, either elbow and control it. So I want to make sure it's offside. Come on guys. One more time. Grip. Lift my hips up, move my hips out. Pull my elbow forward, hand goes in, go fishing, get it nice and deep. Wrench, break my partner down again with my legs. There's a little line from here. Just put your fingers in there. I do like to kick and reshuffle. Now, it's the bottom hand's doing the choking, not the top hand. So this is like a barrier to stop it from moving. And I'll just simply roll my wrist down and the choke's on. 1, 2, 3. I run the system. So, bottle control, close guard, have tension, raise my hips, throw my hips out to the side, exaggerated, pull forward, hand goes in, go fishing. Everyone's cool from here. Second, break my partner down. My angle, I'm offside. I'm offside. See what I'm seeing, some of you guys, you're here, when you realign, you're coming back underneath your partner. This sounds really weird. I'm actually only choking with one hand. It's only one-handed choke. It's the bottom hand that's choking him and the top hand's the control hand. So if you think about it this way, I have my hand inside the collar and the lasso to prove a point. The more that I can kick over here, the more that's a faster choke than this. So here, he's actually defending the wrong arm. You can't get the other arm in. So the more that I'm offside, so even if he goes, okay, I'll drag the arm over and pushes the arm down. So what I'm seeing is that when you guys do the lasso, you're coming back underneath your partner. They're little subtle nuance. What a great word. Okay, 1, 2, go fishing, breaking down here. So watch my, don't watch my hands, watch my legs. 1, 2. He can't get the arm in. I'm offside. So my forearm's pretty much choking him from here, and all I'm doing is pulling the head down to finish the choke. So it's the bottom hand that does the choking. The more that I'm here, the less I'm on the carotid and less that I'm on the front of the throat. This becomes what I call a true cross collar. So for the true cross collar choke, I pull forwards, elbows come under, and I squeeze here, but I'm offside. So I want you guys to make sure you guys are offside. So it's a kick, bring your leg up to bring him offside. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yep. So we're going to work the same system. The thing I like about this is that I don't change what I'm doing. Right hand goes in, close guard, raise my hips, offside, go fishing, get my hand in. This time Emma does the correct defense, so she puts her hand up. She can drop her chin down as well if she wants to make some difference like that. I'm going to grab the elbow, I'm not grabbing the wrist. I'll grab the elbow. And I'm going to do 2 things, is I know that she can't pass the guard right now because I've got the elbow control. So I'm okay to open my legs up on this side within reason. So what I do is I drop my feet down, I turn, I try and push this in, come to offside, and there's your choke. So it's exactly the same choke system, exactly the same entry, but I'm forcing the arm in. The way that I normally do it, and Emma's being really nice to me at the moment, is that once I get the choke system on and they really try, and they're like grip fighting, so they're going to be pulling down, right? So the more that I push this in, the more that I've got, that ability. So on my legs are in position already, legs straight, let it go, grab it, cinch it, choke it. What I do like to do is grab, shove my hips, go fishing, she grabs from here, elbow. So that will tip the hip. And I treat it like I'm doing a scissor sweep. But what I'm doing instead, I'm just setting the trap, my right leg comes up, and here you go, down to court. Okay. It's really weird. From here, people try and throw their arms in to stop the choke. So try and throw the arms in to stop the choke. So this is setting up all your arm bars, and if you want to go to the choke, there's arm bars as well. My personal preference, keep on the choke. If they're trying to get the arms in to stop the choke's on. And then Change partners, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to assume that, like I've broken down, my hands hit the ground, he's come over the top and he's got, like the overhook on my arm. So if he puts his right hand up onto my shoulder and raises his hips, there's a throw to the arm bar. A lot of time from here, if he grabs his wrist, pushes my wrist down, he's got that triangle and my arm's locked into position and things like that as well. So the way that we defend this is, the downfall about it is my elbow's facing towards the ground, which means I can't pull my arm out. As a last resort, never ever wrench your arm straight, because this is pretty much arm bar territory. So spaghetti arm is this, right? What I want to do is, I want to reach my hand to touch my knee, put my arm through. Yeah. So anytime he has the overhook system, I step out. Now, if he's got a really tight fight, I'd step up to create space. My hand goes through the space. And I'm out. It might not be that hard, but that's a process that we want to have a look at. So we start with an overhook, and he can hold my gi, he can do whatever he wants to. I found for myself from here, it's easier if I step up. You can't grab my leg because he's holding my arm. So your hand circles and comes through the gap from here. Spaghetti arm. Whatever you guys do, and it's not right, it's not wrong. I've had people that circle the arm and they come to grab the back of the gi pads. So that way when I start to pass the guard, I've got the control of my partner. The downfall bar is my arm's still put in position. I'm not gaining anything from this. So from here, here's the overhook, create space for my arm to move, swing your arm through, so turn my palm towards my knee, swing your arm through the middle, make sure that you realign. Okay, so we called spaghetti arm, or limp arm. Okay, not confused with limp biscuit. Okay, grab your partner, guys, overhook, 1, 2, 3. But let me do the system, and then hopefully I will have addressed a few of the questions that are coming through. Just grab them inside off the bar again. I have a couple of entries into this, and this, I'm trying to break my partner down, but my partner's got a really good post. I'm having a lot of trouble from here. So I changed the game. So what I'm basically doing is it's one system. So I'm trying to put my partner down, they resist. So I let go, raise my hips, come under, but I float my partner, and I hook. So my hand goes into their collar. Now, I know she's got, I hope she's going to limp arm. So I'm going to give it some space. So I'll slide from here, as you limp arm, as you hold it, and we're in the choke system again. Also choke system. So, try and break my partner down, let it go and hip thrust, hands come under, float them, and push them offside. Push my hips offside, kick 1, kick 2, hand goes in, and I'll generally like to grab the side. So it feels like I'm holding in position. As she limp arm, so she has to limp arm. Check systems on. You find that because I'm offside, it's quite difficult to bring that arm through, where if I'm flat, there's a space to get through, but because I've kind of turned it offside, it kind of gets stuck. So I have a bit more time to set the choke up as well, before she gets through. That's the number 1 system of the overhook. The number 2 system that I like to use, once again, is exactly the same entrance. So I try and break my partner down. So as I let go, hip thrust, come forward, pull my knees to my chest, float, kick it offside, overhook from here. Now, this is the secondary that they start doing. So they're going to start to initiate the guard pass from here. But this is always an issue because I don't have a very good control if she does pass the guard. And a lot of time that people start to try and grab hold of like the sleeve to try and grip break. The downfall about it, she can still pass the guard. So what I try and do from here, and this is, I try and block the knee out instead. So I push the knee, and that puts me into the choke position again. So don't worry about trying to break the grips. Just push the knee out. That's going to make the base wider, which makes it harder for her to pass and drops her into the valley. So I get the choke a lot easier as well. And again, So what we'll do is we'll put the timer on for 3. We'll just have a little bit of a play around with the 2 systems. But getting to the systems are quite an interesting. So it's kind of like I'm trying to break my partner down, So as I let go, it's a hip thrust. Hands come under. Once I'm here, I'll pull my hand forward, but I'm gliding them off to the side. Hip escape. Hands come in. Go on this side. Kick it. Lasso. If we're here and my partner's going onto the leg from here, drop it down low, push the leg up, and go put me into a position, do the choke. If my partner now goes spaghetti arm and tries to get it through, just pin your elbow to your body. You can't get it through anymore. Basically in the choke position anyway, so from here. Will that set one more time, guys? The neck, yeah, come here, you can feel it, Kels. So, trying to break my partner down, can't do it, so I'm going to let go. Hip thrust backwards, come through, offside, feed the collar, pull him from here, put it on this side here. So as he's killing the knee, what I want to do is I keep my knee on top, so watch what I'm doing here. But everyone tries to grip like. Yeah. Like if you think about it this way, right, is if we're here and his hand's on my knee, he's trying to push my knee down or forwards to pass the guard. Watch what happens to his post. Like as I put my knee down, his post and frame system goes backwards. So he doesn't have any posts anymore, so he goes belly down. And if I have my hand through the choke system, it's going to fall into the choke anyway. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hand inside the collar. Tight geese, short geese, swing hand inside the collar. Go camera again, please. There's not really a clear defined answer for this. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. Their gear might have come out, or like I want that collar, but it's out onto the side, so I'm not going to get the first grab on it. So overhook system from here. So I'm trying to grab the gi, and I'm having a little bit of issues from here. So one of the systems that I started to do instead is think about it this way: is instead of me trying to reach my hand in from here, what I'm going to do is going to walk my head in to grab. Well, I can use that hand. The downfall about using this hand is once I bring it in, you have the ability to grab that hand into realign, and now you can then biscuit. Right. So if I'm here and I'm trying to get this, but it's too far away, right? So what I do it is I tap my back leg out, I bring my head in, get it. This is an even tighter system on the spaghetti arm, so this will put me into the choke position again. If the geese are the equation, like if the geese are the equation, so I've done the overhook. So, and I'm like, man, the geese are the equation. I have something I do, and it's an Adam technique, right? So that means like it works, but.
Is that 1%?
So, 1, 2, 3. So anytime I'm here and I can't get it, 1, 2, 3. That's a solid choke. Yeah. Else? So I've done the overhook and I can't get the beat. So 1, but my palms up behind my leg. 1, throw your leg, up under. All the time, all the time. I'm shit at triangles, but I hit this, man, like finishing percentage is high. So Slight detour. Slight cut-off's coming. Slight detour. Oh my God. Okay. So, once again, here you are. Boom. You just set that up. So, here you are. Boom. Boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Breakdown. This is the part that I see people have issues with this. Frame off this. With the skate. Swing the arm out from here. Right. All I'm doing is I'm pulling in. Right. So I'm pulling in from here. You grab them on this side first. So I said, you come on this side, it's a really loose style choke. So I always try and grab here. Kick the leg. I see so. That'll bring the choke on a lot faster. But if I find if I grab here and I try and squeeze, for some reason I don't get the same bite. And I think what it is from here is, of course, as I lasso, I'm pulling his head down onto the choking arm. Once I'm here, and then as I knee squeeze, it's on tight. But if I find I'm here, I'm not forcing his head onto the choking system. So I think that is the issue, reason why like I don't. So I normally grab it, and the weirdest thing is a lot of people try and grab this arm with the other arm. No, so that's kind of like, okay, no dramas, because it's really hard to defend from there. So if you're having issues with it, it might be the way that you're grabbing. You've got lasso to keep the tension on the choke. Right, but I understand if I put my left hand in the collar, from now it exposes my back as well, and that, you know, like, because she can arm drag and I'm behind and all that. So what I generally do is I'm here, and I'm going to take 2 motions. Right, is I'm going to sit up, I'm going to throw my left hand backwards, I'm going to sit onto my left hip and open my legs. So I throw my left hand backwards, pull and pull. So that will give me the position that I want. Switch offside, and then you can start your choke. So the system is that, just move over a bit, is I'm going to use, I'm using my right hand to open it up, but I'm pulling out, but I'm moving to my left, and that gives me the area to put my hand in. So as I'm here, so I'm going hand out, hand out, hand out, so it's wide, so when I get to my guard, my hand can go in. To complete the choke system, 2 hands, pull forwards, close it up, offside, slap on the back, and squeeze. So just do this nice and slow. Throw your knees. That's right hand. Throw your left hand backwards, pull your right elbow high, step in the valley, forward move to guard, hand goes in, swing offside, good break. 1, 2, 3. Don't do it hard, guys.